All right, welcome back. So today we are going to be rebuilding the Boston Celtics. A couple days ago, they just lost Game 7 to the Cavs. Right now, so far in rebuilding teams, I'm 2-4. This should be. I'm on a hot streak. I've won the last two. This should be one I can get done in 3. I'm going to taking a look at a roster. Jaylen Brown is gone. We're just gonna build it on Jason Tatum. We're gonna blow this whole thing up. Build it on Jason Tatum. Just completely. Like, I don't see anybody on this roster I want to keep long term. 2K wise, like obviously if I was doing this real life, I'm keeping like Grant Williams and Robert Williams, maybe Al Horford, guys like that. But 2K wise, there are better players that I'm gonna go out and get. So this team, this is gonna be a full blown, like, yeah, it's the Celtics. Yeah, they were just in the finals, but it's not gonna be the Celtics that lost in the conference finals that I'm gonna try and take back to the NBA finals. No first round pick. Seems to be a common theme with these teams. I'll go into the draft. I'm gonna trade Jaylen Brown before the draft. He had a year left, which I don't know. Yeah, he has a year left. Yes, he does have a year left. So if he gets me a pick, he gets me a pick. This honestly might be a trade I do. This right here. DeJounte Murray ends up being like an 89-90, was a big part of why I got the Cavs to actually win one. So he might be the guy I trade for, to be quite honest. The only thing is that does give Trey another running man. It takes away Clint Capella, which, whatever. And then I do have to go and sign DeJounte. We'll do it. Why not? Let's not overthink it. I like that trade. I really do. We're just going to do all the trades right now. We're just going to blow them up, see if I can get some cap space as well, maybe sign some guys, because I can always just trade guys back later. 5th pick in Jalen Duren. Who would be available at 5? Let's think about this logically, right? Victor's going 1, either Scoot's going 2 or 3, Brandon Miller's going 2 or 3, and then after that I usually auto sim. So I could get the Thompson, one of the Thompson brothers. Yeah, I'm not against that, honestly. I'm really not against that trade, so I'll go in and do that trade. But we have the 5th pick now. I'll shop it. But yeah, no, I would rather just go get somebody. So Murray's gonna stay. Clint, I don't know. Marcus Smart might stay as my backup point guard, but he's not gonna start for me. Al Horford's gone. Clint's probably gonna be gone because I traded for Jalen Duren, and I want him to start. These trades are bad. Just straight up, those trades are bad. Clint Capella in that 2nd, maybe. Ben Simmons, I kind of am willing to take because I can move him to power forward, and I just don't need all these centers. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Ben Simmons. Oh, you just said you don't need centers. Well, he plays literally anywhere on the court. He's gonna play small forward for me. He'll be Jason Tatum's backup. I don't know. We'll find a spot for Benjamin to play. I'm not too worried about it. We'll find somewhere that he can slide into. We'll make him a point guard for now. So Marcus Smart, I'm gonna go in and make him like the 6th man. You'll see what I mean in a second. Might honestly be on for him already. This forced non-starter, I'm gonna turn that on because I'm hoping to get a point guard. If there's not a point guard I want at 5, I'm trading back probably like 6 and pick up a pick. But yeah, we'll do a couple more trades, just get all the trades out of the way. Some of these guys I can't trade right now, which whatever, it's not that big of a deal. There it is. We'll check to see if I can get anybody better, but we are going to pick up Vando. He is 13 years younger, making way less money. I can go get him. Love Vando. Timberwolves should have never traded him. Just the dumbest trade they could have made. But looking at this roster right now, we might suck for a year. Honestly, we might suck for a year. I really do. See, I like this trade. I just don't. And I just read that thing on the bottom, and Ben Simmons is making 40 M's. He might not stay around long term. I don't know. This is like, there's too many great options. I'm gonna take this one. It's really Derek White for John Collins straight up, and I'll flip Bruno for picks. Bruno's not going to be on the squad. Appreciate your 14 seconds of being a Celtic, but oh, they want a second. I might go get Caleb Martin. Dude's been a stud for the Heat. Why not? I'll pick up this because I get a pick back for this draft, and then we'll go in. Victor goes 1. Are we going to see? Brandon Miller always goes 2, it seems like, even though it sounds like that's not going to happen. Scoot goes 3. Oh, I don't know why my brain just locked up. They're just trading Brandon Miller back. I don't know. I keep forgetting to turn that off. So Brandon Miller was traded for Cam Whitmore, which is fine. Actually, that's fine. We'll look at trade offers. Sometimes they are better when you're actually in the draft. Holy, okay. Those were not there a couple minutes ago. Ben Simmons, get off my roster. I'd rather the Knicks can have Amon Thompson, and I'll take Jalen Brunson, who's like 8 overall better. Wow. All right. That changes things just a little bit. It honestly does. If I could, this is definitely going to be interesting just to see if I can maybe get like 6, 11. Yeah, no. So I'll stay put. Mitchell Robinson, I don't need though. To be making less money than my starter. Yeah. See ya, buddy. See, I've noticed that players are not valued as much as the picks are when you're in the draft, which leads me to think maybe I don't trade him right now. We'll go to our other pick up Kobe Burks, because why not? I think that's a successful trade. I really do. Gallinari comes back, and we'll bring these guys back literally just to trade them. I mean, there are more bodies I can trade. Grant can get a qualifying offer, and the rest of these guys skedaddle. And we're somehow still negative, and it doesn't let me sign people. I think it's because of all the trade exceptions I have right now. I honestly think it is. So yeah, this roster is coming together bit by bit. It's getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. So we got my point guards are good. Get a backup shooting guard, backup small forward, and preferably a cheap backup center. I'll do this one. Terry Rozier in a first. We can find somewhere for Terry Rozier to play. Yeah, I mean, backup 2, that's fine. I think that doesn't do anything cap space wise. You can get Cam Johnson, who I would love to pick up as my backup. We'll overpay him a little bit. And if I have to give up Grant to do that, so be it. I think that's a pretty fair switch. And yeah, I mean, team's a little rough in places. I don't like Mike Muscala being my backup center, so I am going to trade him and Luke Cornett for picks and then go get a backup center. Yeah, I mean, we can go get Mo Wagner, and then we'll pick up JaMychal Green. And then, yeah, I mean, we'll get to the season and we'll trade somebody. I just want to see player progression. What happens here? I've never had Jalen Brunson on my team, so I don't know. He stays the same. DeJounte Murray goes up 3. Jason Tatum goes up 1. John Collins goes up 3. Jalen Duren goes up 1, Vando goes up 1, and then JaMychal Green goes down 1. So that is a pretty good player progression. Good summer to absolutely blow everything up. I don't know if we win year 1. I don't even know if we're past a 1-2 seed or a first, second round team, but I like this team. I really do. Like I said, I still want to go and try and get a better backup center. Jalen Duren, I think long term can be the starting center. I just really don't like Mo Wagner being my backup center, so I'll give up my pick. I think we'll be good enough where it'll be late teens, early 20s at the worst. Like, I feel like this can get me someone. Then again, my starter is a 79. I think we just, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. He's not getting a lot of minutes, so we'll roll with this. Fingers crossed, injuries don't absolutely kill this team. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. Jason Tatum. We have played 2 games, and Jason Tatum is going to be out 2 to 4 weeks. Not as bad. I was being a little dramatic because I really didn't look. Joe Mazzulla is terrible in 2K. I did not know that. I also did not know that was a tab. Joe Mazzulla is bad, so that is something to keep in the back of my head. Things go a little south to switch coaches. Well, right as Jason Tatum comes back, Cam Johnson is done for 2 to 4 months. So we are going to go to a 9-man rotation because I don't want JaMychal Green minutes. But Tatum is back. I don't even have, I paused it for not even a second. So who's hurt now? John Collins, 4 to 6 weeks. Let's go. Awesome. Well, now we're going to get some JaMychal Green tick, but they'll be back around Christmas, hopefully. Right now we are 12-9. And the 4 seed, so we're sitting all right. Like, stay healthy, please. John Collins is back crazy early. Like, it's not even worth pausing to pause the recording. I paused the recording to save myself time when I'm editing, and it's not even worth it because somebody gets hurt every 2 minutes. This is ridiculous. Almost made it to the end of the season before we had another injury. Vando's out 4 to 6 weeks, but we're the 2nd seed, 44-21. I mean, we're in March. We went from, what was that, November to March without an injury. We were the 1 seed at the trade deadline. I kept it paused, so you won't see it. So I didn't do any trades. We've slipped to the 2nd seed. Not bad, but we're doing way better than I expected. I expected us to be like a 4 or 5 seed. I didn't expect us to be a 2 seed. As the season wraps up, Ja wins MVP with 33 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists, and 2 steals a game. Victor, like usual, is going to win Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Jackson, 6th Man of the Year. Joel Embiid, DPOY. 28 and 14 a game on the offensive side is crazy, though. Isaiah Jackson also wins Most Improved Player, I guess. And then JB Biggerstaff of the Cavs is Coach of the Year. So, do we get any love? I swear my teams never get any love. Jason Tatum, 2nd team. Perfect. Perfect. At least we have somebody. Jason Tatum, all defensive 2nd team. Okay. We did trade away an all defensive 2nd team member. It is what it is. And the runner-up for Rookie of the Year. It is what it is. But we finished as the 2 seed. 3 games behind the Cavs. So, I mean, like I said, way better than I expected this team to be. Jason Tatum puts up 32 and 10 a game. Dejounte Murray was great. Jalen Duren was... How does he not win Most Improved? There's not a world where that type of jump doesn't win Most Improved. Just a terrific pickup and fit for this team. Jalen Brunson takes a step back to like his Dallas days. Whatever, not that big of a deal. Terry Rozier off the bench was solid. John Collins was all right. I would expect a little bit more production, but it is what it is. A little smaller role. And then here's the rest of the stats. I'm not worried about Vando because Vando puts up those types of stats. So like I said, 2 seed. I'm feeling good now because this team is to a way better start than I thought they would be. Charlotte, I don't know, where's Brandon Miller? Or no, they traded Brandon Miller. Who would they, like Cam Whitmore or somebody like that? Does that sound right? Either way, why is he not starting? So that team is LaMelo Ball. Could give us some trouble. And as I say that, they steal game 1. We are up 3-1 now, though. So they stole a first game. Who do they have next to Trey now? They have Jaylen Brown. Okay, so that could cause some issues. But we are up 2-1. They tie it up. We're in Simcast because I think Simcast has seemed to be my friend so far, and it's continuing to do so. Yeah, I mean that's dominant to go to Game 7, and then we'll go Simcast Game 7. I saw for a second there, 8-seeded Sixers made it all the way to the conference finals, so we're gonna have to play the 2K version of the Heat this year. Well, that is if we win. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, but we are gonna win, and we're gonna play. This is probably, please be like Cam Johnson or somebody. It's like, it sucks. It does. It sucks day to day. So I mean, honestly, like I maybe even could put him in right now. This is straight up the Sixers with Dylan Brooks now. We lose game 1. You know, is Cam Johnson back? No, but Jalen Brunson's hurt. Peyton Pritchard's still on the team. All right, I know I said, look, Marcus. Or this isn't even Marcus. This is 2K. I know I said he's a non-starter, but come on, we don't have to get somebody that didn't play for me this year to start over Marcus Smart. It's not that big of a deal. We tied up with game 2. They take game 3. Somebody got hurt in game 3. DeJounte, man. Cam Johnson is back. It was going good. It really was. This team is playing much better than I thought they would. But I mean, just injuries are going to kill us. Tatum just shouldn't even come off the floor. We go down 3-1. I'm going to simcast just because we could potentially come back from 3-1. We are the better team. I personally do think we are the better team. And we are going to force a game 7. So we'll see who is the better team here. I did see on the other side, Denver's an 8 seed. That's also in a game 7 here. Of course it's going to be a close game. Of course. Why can't this just be a nice, easy home win for Boston? I mean, it's just like real life. What did the final score end up being? Because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it ended up being comfortable. 62 bomb from Jason Tatum. That's not the record, is it? Is that the record? I'm getting sidetracked, but this is worth getting sidetracked. Is that... Nope, that's not where I want to go. NBA records. Second most he's won. I was going to say 63 sounds right. We needed a 62. We needed a record-setting game from Jason Tatum to make the finals. Who are we playing? We're playing Denver. Okay. What could have been? What could have been? This is obviously not the team that missed out on this opportunity this year. They added Walker Kessler halfway through the season. Okay. This will be fun. We win game 1. We win game 2. They take game 3. We take game 4. A 1 year. I thought this one was going to take me at least 2. We get it done in 1. We have a winning record. We're 3-2 now. 3 for 5, however you want to say it. Wow. I mean, again, could argue this team was just here, but the only person that's here from this team is Jason Tatum and somehow Peyton Pritchard, who I did see demanded a trade the other day. Got a ring. So, I mean, I guess trade the whole roster except for Jason Tatum, Peyton Pritchard, and, you know, beat an 8 seed, 2 8 seeds, but ring's a ring. Deuces.